turn you this way, you can kind of watch me in the camera. So turning the hair vertically and sticking the flat iron vertically, turning it right away and pulling it through. Now,
see, that looks great when I do it.
Okay. The tighter you do it, then the tighter the curl is going to be. So again, you pick up the hair vertically, you clamp it on there, and you turn it.
Okay.
And your hair curls really easily, so it really doesn't take but just sliding it through. Again, like with the bangs, I just grab them and twist it just slightly so that it kind of gets the smooth look. I'll grab another hair here, lift it up, put it in there, twist, and pull up and out. And then flip it so it kind of turns sideways on you. So turn you towards the mirror. I don't think you can still see it on this side. So you pick it up, turn, pull out. Okay, so now you show me what you were doing on this side, because that's quite easier. And that way, I can tell you how to do it different.
Okay, so then I want to turn backwards like that.
Well, it depends. Do you want the curl to go towards your face, or do you want to take it away from your face? It doesn't really matter. You can do it either way. Okay, so it's a little bit better, but I will show you that you're still making it too hard on yourself.
Okay.
So grab a chunk of hair right here in your other fingers. There you go. And then clamp the flat iron around the base of it, and then just turn it once.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's better, except when you turn it once, you follow through with it all the way. You're pulling it taut all the way through the hair. So I like that curl though. That looks really good. All right. So, sorry. So you clamp it onto the base, and then you turn it once, and you pull it all the way through at that angle.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's what gives it the curl. And you don't, like, when I hold it up like that, you can see the bend. You don't want to clamp it so hard that it does that. Okay. So typically it won't do that. So you clamp it on there and then slowly pull it through, slower, the tighter. So give you another little piece underneath here, you can try it.
Without killing anyone.
I know. Okay, you go ahead and hold that, yep. And then clamp it towards the base, okay? And then turn it, yep. And then you're still, that's okay. You're teachable, don't worry, you're good. When you do it though, you're still like pulling it through. So you were doing this, but then you're kind of just doing that.
So I want to
Did
keep
you see the
going
difference?
The same direction.
Well, you were going the same direction, but you weren't doing it in a tight motion. You were doing it in a very loose motion.
Okay.
So the looser your motion is, the looser the curl is going to be. So if you want that tighter curl, you have to keep it taut. See how it's tight like that? And the slower and the tighter it is, the tighter the curl is going to be. So if you'd rather have the bend like this, which is nice, then just barely do it and pull it out again like you were.
Okay.
But that's going to be the difference, is that you will get a softer curl. And that might be what you're trying to achieve. So the other thing is to pay attention to your wrist.
Okay.
Because how you place it in your hair, if your wrist is towards you or away from you, will determine which way you can go with the curl. So when you put it in, if you want the curl to go, you have to think about it ahead of time. If you want the curl to go this way, then you can't put it in this way. You won't be able to get it go that way.
Okay.
You can't. So you have to flip it in upside down with your hand. So the palm of your hand will be up.
Okay.
So you do that, and then you can turn it successfully and pull it all the way through.
Okay.
Want to try it one more time?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so you section off a piece back there. That doesn't feel like it's curled. Okay. And then just make sure that when you run your fingers through it, that's kind of smooth. Okay? Like the section that you do. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, I gotta think about my wrist.
And also, you're pulling up, you want to actually pull back. There you go. And so when you think about flat ironing back there, you want to pull it back as you're doing it. Okay?
So then
You don't want to flip it that way. You want your wrist going that way. Yeah. So actually, there you go.
Okay.
So you want to clamp it onto it and then be able to turn it that way and do it. And then you've got it.
Okay.
And when I do it on myself, sometimes I get confused. I'm like, wait, which
Yeah,
one?
yeah,
And I
yeah.
have to think about it too, so no worries. Just put a few more in. It really helps if you can use the round brush just a little bit before you completely let it dry, because that will
Okay.
help to kind of smooth out some of the areas that are a little bit more challenging.
Okay, so when you're curling it, you're going away from my head.
I'm doing both.
Okay, yeah. You turn